It's Susan again, and today is Sunday,
Hi guys.
March the 29th, and here's Mihail.
Hey, planting some kale.
Mihail planting the kale, exactly. I mean, we've been working for several hours back here, and this was where we had hostas and daylilies coming in yesterday, and now today we've turned it into a bed for peas. We put up.
We didn't kill the hostas though.
No.
We moved the hostas over there.
Yeah, we moved the hostas and we put up this plastic trellis. I mean, okay, it's not ecologically sound, but it's really strong. And we planted peas. Now you can see we've set up different things, seeds in different rows. We're going to have speckled lettuce here, freckled lettuce. The Germans call it Forellenschlosse, which is trout lettuce. And then here we have set out spinach, and then we're going to have escarole here, and here we've set out amaranth, and the seeds are absolutely tiny. You simply cannot see them. And then here we're going to have sorrel, and we're doing it sort of horizontally and then vertically, and planting in different directions so we can see what comes up. And so Mihail's putting the kale in now, and I put in some onions down at the end, and we're going to have radish, and we're also going to have beets for greens in this whole area. It's really amazing. We put down the compost, and it's this really rich and nice bed all set to go. And the rest of the yard is really looking amazing. The amount of work that we've done today with Mihail and his helper Meredith. We've turned the garden plot upside down, and we're putting in some paths, and also this will be the beds. And here's Meredith. Hi. Working on what we're calling bed number 1. And we've got the paths, and we're going to be putting down boards to make the beds really strong and be able to build up, so that this is actually a raised bed sort of already, and so we're reinforcing that. And then what we're calling bed number 2, and we've got a sunken path, and we're raising up the beds, and the stakes are for string that we're going to use to separate the different plants that we put in. Oh, and here we've planted the hostas. We've transferred the hostas from the bed where we now have the peas, and we just made a little home for them there. And we moved over some of the daylilies and transferred them in with the bulbs, so that they'll come in hopefully in the middle of the tulips and the irises and the hyacinths and give it a slightly different look. And I'm starting to work in the herb area, pulling things up, and I found that the oregano is coming back by cutting back the twigs and the leftover branches from the tarragon. You can see what's actually coming back in the tarragon, and by pulling back the dead lavender branches, I discovered the oregano is actually coming back. So this is kind of a work in progress for Sunday, and I will shoot it again once we finished for the day, and to see what we've got. Oh, and we transferred some of the stuff. Here's a hosta that transferred from the other side, and I forget what these are called. They're succulents, and we took them out of pots and out of the other bed where we're putting the vegetables and putting them in here. So it is definitely a perfect day for this. Not sunny. We've had a little light mist and rain, and you can hear the birds going berserk in the background, and very productive day in the garden. Hi, this is Susan. Wanted to give you a different perspective on my yard. This is what it looks like from the second floor balcony. You get a whole sense of the entire span of the yard.